Hey friends, this was just suggested to me, and since I did the last video unedited and immediately posted direct to YouTube, I decided I'll do another one. And this is going to be what have I been watching on Blu-ray at home, or DVD for that matter. And I'm going to start with, because I loved Wonder Woman in the movie theater, saw it once by myself and saw it another time with my wife, I finally decided to give Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice a try. I had it on Blu-ray, didn't watch it, and I decided to give the 3-hour extended edition, which from what I heard was the way Zack Snyder had wanted it to be shown in the theater. That's the one I decided to watch. There's actually, I think, a rather unintentional intermission point in there as well, because it's a dramatic blackout that happens after the bombing scene. Those who have seen it know what I'm talking about. I didn't think this was as bad as everybody had made it out to be, but then again, I didn't see the theatrical cut. I watched the Ultimate Edition, the 3-hour cut. I didn't think it was as bad, but it's obvious, especially with Wonder Woman so far being the best in the whole new DC universe. Wonder Woman's going to carry the whole series in this. And notice who's prominent on the cover, too, of this. But I did not think it was bad. There's a number of head-scratching moments I did have. I thought they made Lex Luthor too psychotic. But then again, I liked how Jesse Eisenberg portrayed him at first as like a little spoiled brat, but yeah, I kind of thought he was a bit over the top in the psychotic mode, especially at the end. But again, it's a good film. It's not perfect, but it is good. Other thing I've been watching, when I do another properly edited Film Geek Corner, I'll delve into this. But there was a time when a film like Dog Day Afternoon would be, people would flock to see it opening weekend. I don't think you'd be able to get a film like this starring Al Pacino and John Cazale nowadays. It's a classic film, one of Pacino's best performances. He should have actually won the Oscar for it. John Cazale should have been nominated for supporting actor, honestly. If you haven't seen Dog Day Afternoon, directed by Sidney Lumet, you need to. This is a must-see. My cinematic obsession, Martin Scorsese. I saw this in the theater. I saw Silence in the theater, and watching it again on home video. It's one of Scorsese's best and probably his most powerful, most personal film, actually, I think. I urge you to see it, spend some time with it, watch it a couple times. It's not a film that you're gonna, just catch in one sitting and get it. You definitely have to watch this one about 4 or 5 times, which to me is a good thing. I love Ridley Scott, and because the new Alien came out, I was in a Ridley Scott mode there for a while. Kingdom of Heaven, the director's cut, and this is what I watched. The Roadshow version that's got the overture and the intermission. I saw this in the theater when it came out, and when it came out, I think it was 2 hours and 25 minutes. His preferred cut was 3 hours and 15 minutes. And look up the controversy. Fox made him cut a whole bunch out. The long edition, there's a major subplot that was cut out of the theatrical edition that should be in there. They wanted an action film. He wanted a real thought-provoking traditional epic, is what he wanted. And the long version with the overture and the intermission, that's the way to go. This Blu-ray, the Ultimate Edition, has got the theatrical edition, which I ignore, the director's cut, and the director's cut Roadshow version that has the overture and the intermission. So this is a great film. It was a good film that became a great film when they issued the director's cut. And I've actually been watching a lot of Spielberg in my spare time. Spielberg is just a notch under Scorsese as far as cinematic obsession. So I've been watching some Spielberg films. I've been watching some that I haven't watched that much, but I have been watching some famous ones. But the one that I went back and actually revisited was Warhorse. Such a perfect film. Such a perfect film from 2011, I believe, is when it came out. Such a perfect film. Love this film a lot. And I don't watch it as much as I do E.T. Don't need to talk about that one. Color Purple I recently revisited, and still tugs at my heart every time. And still a powerful film, too. The people who criticize Spielberg of beautifying the story, I don't think he did. But you're seeing it through the character of Seeley's mind. So, but I think where it was harsh, it needed to be harsh. So, again, a great one. Yes, I do watch Schindler's List. And for a film that is depressing, people are like, why do you watch it? Because it's a powerful film, and this was a shock to me when it came out. I saw it in the theater, opening weekend, actually. And it was only shown at one theater in the Chicagoland area. It was a very limited release, and it was a tiered release is what they did with it. But it's still a masterpiece, I think, and that's all I got to say about that. And with all the talk in the world lately about Russia and politics and all this stuff, I decided to watch the great Russian master, Andrei Tarkovsky, and his sci-fi epic Solaris. Very challenging film. Very challenging film. And Tarkovsky is a director who prides himself on deliberately being slow. That's his style. Slow, hypnotic. It's a great film, beautiful film, and it's something that I recommend, this one. So that's what I've pretty much been watching through the month of June. And I'm going to do another one on this in July, like I did What Am I Listening To? So, thank you very much, and I will talk to you all soon.